Years after the events of the first movie, Spix's macaws Blue, Jewel, and their 3 children Carla, Bea, and Tiago are living in the city, but Jewel is disappointed to see her children becoming too domesticated like their father. Blue's owner and best friend, Linda Gunderson, and her ornithologist husband Tulio are on an expedition in the Amazon and, after a fall down a waterfall, discover a Spix's macaw that loses one of its feathers. Believes that they should go to the Amazon to help find the blue macaws. Kids are ecstatic, Blue is uncertain, but he is pressured into going along. Brings a fanny pack full of supplies, including a GPS, much to Jewel's chagrin. Boss, the leader of a group of illegal loggers, discovers Linda and Tulio's expedition to find the macaws and orders his henchmen to hunt them down. At the same time, the sulfur-crested cockatoo Nigel plots to exact revenge on Blue along with his new comrades, an anteater named Charlie and a poison dart frog named Gabby. After they arrive at the jungle, Blue, his family, and their friends, Raphael the toucan, Pedro the cardinal, and Nico the canary initially find nothing. They are eventually taken to a flock of blue macaws that are hiding in an uncharted section of the Amazon. Jewel is reunited with her long-lost father, Eduardo, paternal aunt Mimi, and childhood friend, Roberto. Eduardo seems unimpressed with Blue, but thanks him for bringing Jewel back home. Having lost their previous habitat to arson from the illegal loggers, Eduardo is anti-human, and brushes off Blue's suggestion to expose the sanctuary to Linda and Tulio to ensure their protection. Searching for the macaws, Linda and Tulio are eventually captured by the loggers. Blue does his best to fit in with the flock, as his family are doing, but his continued reliance on human tools prevent him from connecting with anyone. Meanwhile, in another attempt to get closer to Blue, Nigel wins a talent show to become a performer for a carnival show that Raphael, Pedro, Nico, and Blue's daughter Carla are hosting. Tries to pick a Brazilian nut for Jewel, he accidentally tries to get it in the territory of the Spix macaws' enemies, the scarlet macaws, led by the hostile Felipe. Inadvertently causes war between the two tribes for food when he accidentally swats Felipe with a branch. Turns out to be a soccer match, but Blue accidentally costs the flock their territory when he scores his team's own goal. Ultimately decides that he will leave Linda and his human roots behind him for the sake of his family, but when he witnesses the loggers' destruction of the forest, he returns to the flock and rallies them, finally gaining Eduardo's trust. Blue's knowledge of human technology and help from the scarlet macaws, the flock disable the loggers' machinery.
fight, Eduardo flies into a tractor and gets knocked onto the ground.
The tractor attempts to kill him. Linda tackles the machine in another tractor and wins.
Eduardo is on the ground between the tractors. Tulio picks him up and lets him fly away. Boss tries blowing up the trees with dynamite instead, but Blue thwarts him. Boss tries to stop Blue, but Nigel intervenes, wanting Blue to himself, leaving Big Boss to encounter an anaconda.
Nigel then attacks Blue in a final attempt to get revenge, but Gabby, while trying to help, accidentally knocks Nigel out with a porcupine's quill filled with her poison. Bea reveals that Gabby isn't a poison dart frog at all, but a species of tree frog, and an overjoyed Gabby lovingly smothers a dismayed Nigel and drags him away, while Charlie leaves. Anaconda is shown wearing Boss's hat and spitting out his signature lollipop. The flock now under Linda and Tulio's protection, Blue and Jewel decide to live in the Amazon with their kids, though still agreeing to visit Rio in the summer.
Eduardo drops his anti-human stance by wearing a fanny pack of his own, and accepts Blue into the flock.
Jewel and Gabby are sent to Rio for study. Nico and Pedro's carnival show called Amazon Untamed goes on, and Luis the Bulldog arrives at the Amazon for a visit.